Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 42 of the Pichu London Cup Series. Today it is the season opening race, the Daytona 500 at Daytona International Speedway. It is the start of a brand new season here in the Pichu London Cup Series. Now let's introduce the drivers that will be battling for the championship in Season 42. On the pole will be the 38 of Mateus Matt Gomes. On his outside will be the number 5 of Robert Smith. Row 2 will have a rookie in the number 51 of Arthur Richard and the 42 of Dmitry Baranovsky. And then Stewie Moore is in row 3 in the 7 and Hayden Stringer is in the 47. Another row will have Cassidy Reynolds in the 11 and Juan Rodriguez in the 17. Daniel Bouchard in the 37 and Maxwell Smart in the number 20. And here's the rest of the drivers this season. Foster Henderson is in the 77 and Allison Rain is in the 41. John Andrews returns to the 21 and Ethan O'Connor makes his debut in the new team with Live Fast Motorsports in the 78. Salman Oskan driving the number 2 this season. Thomas Mockford is taking the 8 for season 42. Rookie Ross Boss is in the 18 and Christian Vargas is in the 00 car. Claire Richardson in the 43 and Owen Miles is in the 15. Alexander Rose in the number 66 and Unleasher Quillies will take over the 1. And Ryan Durante in the 48 this season and Hampton Connor is in the 52. Sharona Evans drives the 10. Defending series champion, Sharona Evans looks to go 2 for 2. And Zachary Fitzwater's in the 4. Cole Binion driving the 24 and Rich Roy's in the 14. Nathan Ormond driving the 9, Nick Suchita in the 3, Pichu in a part-time entry in the 88, Garrett Albertson in the 22, Wyatt Quayle returns in the 34, Nicky Maxwell in the 96, Isaiah Burnett driving the 6, Giovanni Castillo driving the 19, Steve Morgan driving the 53, and finally Avi Sachs is in the 62 today. So those are most of the drivers in the PLCS Season 42. There will be several other part-time drivers throughout the season. You'll get to meet them as the season progresses. So here we go. We're about to get underway in the Great American Race in the Daytona 500 to kick off Season 42. A lot of rookies in the field, a lot of veterans as well, and the former champions all battling for the title. It's going to be a fun season, that's for sure, as the pace car is about to come to pit road. And the 38 car is about to lead us back to the green flag for the first time this season. Should be a great season in store here today. We're about to get the green flag in the Daytona 500 and the 42nd season of the PLCS is underway. And the first turn, it is Mateus Matt Gomes out in front on the first lap of the race. Should be a great one here today in Daytona. It'll be a fun one. A lot of drivers, a lot of rookies, and a lot of veterans as well competing this season. As we're about to get a battle for second, and look at Arthur Richard put the block. And now the top 2 cars are pulling away already on the first lap. It's only the first lap of many, though, so it should be pretty interesting. As we take the first lap of the season, and Matt Gomes is leading the first lap of the season. It's going to be a fun one here tonight, that's for sure. Oh boy, there are a lot of moves going on, like going 3 wide now to the top, which is very exciting right now. A lot of rookies in this field. And here comes a battle for second. Maxwell Smart going to second spot. Question is, will he be able to make it work? It looks like he will make it work as he's in the second spot right now behind Mateus Matt Gomes. There's Juan Rodriguez on the bottom lane now in the top 5. We've had a ton of rookies, so we have a lot of rookies here in Season 42, all trying to make a name for themselves here in the PLCS. Arthur Richard is one of those many rookies in the field here trying to make a name for himself in his very first start. Could be a very good chance we might see a first-time winner right off the bat in Daytona. Three-wide battle for third spot, and look at the 48 of Ryan Durante making a move. Ryan, he is away. He is up to second spot. Durante takes second. Christian Vargas trying to draft him up to the top spot. He's going to get bumped out, it looks like. Looks like the 00 is going to try to get second for himself. And Vargas takes second spot away. And guess who is in the top five now? Sharona Evans. The number 10 car, Sharona Evans, making her way up to the top five, as she is the defending series champion here in the PLCS. Hoping to kickstart the season with the win in Daytona. Hayden Stringer, another rookie, is on the bottom lane. Look at this, 3 wide behind the 38. All trying to catch up to that 38 who somehow is able to keep the lead while these guys are going all 3 wide. And I did not mention this before, but this race is split to 2 stages, and each stage will run 10 laps. And that's how the super speedway events are going to run, with Coca-Cola, Talladega, and Zenjoltis being the other super speedways on the schedule. That's how they'll split into 2 stages, which will add more interest and strategy, of course, to these drivers. We'll see if they'll change some strategies up from stage 1 and make their way up to the front. But Matheus Matt Gomes, he has just been unstoppable here in this race, as he has pulled ahead very quickly and didn't even need any drafting help. A dominant stage 1 so far for Matheus Matt Gomes. But the question is anybody going to catch him before the end of the stage? There's Nathan Ormond on the bottom lane for second spot, as number 9 car takes second spot away for now. Nathan Ormond won the first race in the Daytona Road Course last season. That was his only victory, but he did win in Daytona once at the Road Course, and so he's looking to win on the Oval this time around, the more coveted Oval, trying to become one of the many Daytona 500 winners in the PLCS. Looks like he's going to try to get the draft. Looks like the 38 there was trying to get him off the draft. Looks like the 9 car is trying to block on the bottom, trying to take that bottom lane. Steve Morgan is coming. He has experience too. There you see the 96, Nicky Maxwell. Veterans all running in the top 5 now. And now Morgan is going to try to take second spot away. Nicky Maxwell trying to draft up Steve Morgan, and Morgan might have the advantage in the second spot. But Matheus Matt Gomes has just been unstoppable in stage 1, but the question is, will it continue into stage 2? Steve Morgan is in the second. He might have a chance here to catch up to that 38 car. And the 22 car, that's Garrett Albertson running in the 3rd spot. And Cassie Reynolds is running in the 4th spot. And now Reynolds trying to go for 3rd place. In the meantime, all trying to draft up the 38 of Matheus Matt Gomes. The question is, will they catch him before the end of the stage? This is just stage 1, and there's only 2 more laps left in this stage, and then it comes down to the final 10 lap stage. And I'm sure everyone's going to change strategies and try to get to the front as soon as possible and maybe try to hang on as much as they could. Oh, look at this. A battle for the lead with 2 to go in stage 1. Claire Richardson is going to take the lead. And we have a lead change for the first time today. Claire Richardson takes it out of nowhere. The 43 is now in front. So a great start for Claire Richardson. And now here comes Ryan Durante. Can he hang on to win the stage? There's no stage points here, but it's all for a good start in stage 2. And 38 had a really good start starting up on the pole in stage 1, so we'll see who's going to get the advantage to start up on the front in the first position in stage 2. One more lap to go in stage number 1 as Ross Boss has just taken the lead that quickly. Very quickly. All of a sudden now it's anybody's race. So after the first couple laps, Matt Gomes dominated, and now the drivers have finally caught up with them. They're all battling to get to the front to start stage 2. Christian Vargas looks like he's going to lead the end of stage 1. What a clean pass there. He just pulled ahead dramatically on the final lap, saved the best for last. Now we'll see in the final stage if he can hang on for the win, as there you see the end of the stage. Christian Vargas is going to lead the field back to the green on the final 10-lap stage in Daytona. So that's the end of stage 1, and here's how the drivers will line up. For some reason, 15th and 16th are not showing up for some odd reason. I have never had that happen before. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know what happened there with 15th and 16th, but I'll try to figure it out. Anyway, here are the rest of the order that finished here in this first stage. So when we come back, we will have stage 2 in Daytona. Alrighty guys, we're about to get underway in stage number 2, the final 10-lap stage here in Daytona. And one thing to note, the two drivers that were supposed to be in the middle pack with those empty spaces, they were supposed to be Chris Leone and Coda Butcher, and I couldn't tell which one finished above the other, so I had to put them in this row. Those were the two drivers that glitched, in between, with the names being, they were blacked out for whatever reason. It might have been a glitch or something. I don't know what was going on there on that first stage, and it was pretty bizarre. So anyway, so I did the best I could. We'll have to wait and see who's going to come out on top here today in Daytona, as we have a 10-lap showdown to decide who wins the Daytona 500, who will start the season off with a victory here today. We're about to get the green flag here in the Daytona International Speedway for the final 10-lap dash for the Daytona 500. Who's going to win? Who's going to be the Great American Race winner? Christian Vargas leads the field down to the green. We'll see if anybody will be aggressive. And I'm sure these guys are going to be more aggressive than before because it's all for the win. There's still a possibility of an overtime if needed, of course, 2 laps caution free if it needs to come down to overtime. And I'm sure that fans would be very excited to see an overtime finish here in Daytona at the Great American Race. Look at this. Matt Gomes trying to get back into the lead. And already he's back in front. 38 cars already back in the lead. Trying to keep it here for the rest of the race. But Claire Richardson right behind him. And the 43 Armor All car trying to take the lead again. It looks like she's going to do it again. She's going to take the lead again from the 38. Wow. What a race this is turning out to be. Rich Roy's going for the lead now. Garrett Albertson goes down the low line, and they're 3 wide now. This is going to get crazy. This is getting crazy, folks. Let's see if the 11 car gets the run. 14 trying to put a block, but Reynolds right there. At 14 there, he's trying to block the bottom, but the 11 car gets to it in time and makes the pass. Quick thinking by the 11. And now Chris Leone is going to the front now. Chris Leone won the Daytona 500 last season. He's looking to go back to back. Sam and Ozcon is now on the bottom lane. They're 3 wide now again. Oh man, it's going to be fighting for the win here today at Daytona, without a doubt. And here comes Sam and Ozcon. Ozcon for the lead now. Let's see who's going to be the lucky one to be out in front here at the checkers. Ozcon's got a bit of an advantage, even though he's got no drafting help. He might have some room behind him. Question is he going to make it stick without any drafting help? Oh, he's got a little bit of drafting help from Hampton Connor. And Hampton Connor is going to go in the bottom lane for the lead. The 12 car by inches actually led that lap. Boy, wouldn't that be exciting to see a finish like that. And he takes the lead. And now here comes Dmitry Baranovsky. And his only win came on a super speedway in Talladega. Yeah, his only victory so far came at Talladega, so he knows a thing or two about super speedway events. Isaiah Berdesh is now in the second spot. He won 3 events last season, and now he's looking to win another one here, and this time would be the big Daytona 500. 6 laps to go. Anybody can win this race. Maxwell Smart in the second spot now. It's his turn to take second and try to get by Hampton Connor. Thomas Mockford is right behind him. Will he be able to make a move to the front? Coming to 5 laps to go, and the cars are pulling away now. Oh, they're getting tight. They're getting loose. Things are getting aggressive now. It might come down to the wire. It might come down to the final laps here to decide who wins it. 5 laps to go as Hampton Connor hangs on to the lead for now. It looks like they're going on a 2-car tangent between Hampton Connor and Maxwell Smart. The rookie and the veteran battling it out for the win now. And here comes another rookie to help out Hampton probably, Arthur Richard. How about this? Teammates right now. Could this be a 1-2 finish for Rick Ware Racing in Daytona? That would be something unexpected. That would be unexpected if it came down to that with 4 laps to go. Just 4 more laps around. Hampton Connor is trying to hang on to that lead. The question is Maxwell Smart going to be able to make a move on him? Oh, they're getting closer and closer together, and here comes Stewie Moore. And here comes the 20 for the lead. Oh, 51 trying to make it 3 wide. 51, Arthur Richard makes it 3 wide. He makes it work. And Stewie Moore is right behind him. 3 laps to go in Daytona. It's going to be intense. Arthur Richard in the lead with 3 to go. And Stewie Moore is trying to hold him off. Oh boy, now the 34 is getting into this. It's Wyatt Quayle, the former champion. They're all lining up to get to the lead. John Andrews, Sharona Evans, a lot of big names there. One of them could be a Daytona 500 winner. Arthur Richard getting pushed out. Oh my goodness. 21 leads. 21 takes the lead. Coming to 2 laps to go, and they're crashing behind them. There they go around. A big crash with 2 to go. John Andrews leads under caution. It's going to come down to overtime. My goodness. They wasted no time getting each other for the lead, the win. All were competing to win this thing. Oh my goodness. And look at that. There's the big one here at Daytona with just 2 laps to go. Oh man, a lot of cars piled up. It will be overtime. Every car is going to be back on track, but some will be in the back. It'll be very difficult for those drivers to get to the front in just 2 short laps. But the big crash, huge crash. Wow, what a race. What a race this is turning out to be. John Andrews barely led to the line. Sharona Evans was right behind him. That is insane. Big crash as Arthur Richard goes around. A lot of cars in round as well. Here's another angle of the big one here. As they're all going flipping and crashing. Oh boy. Big crash here. What a way to kick off this season. My goodness. My goodness. This is just insane. And it looks like the 21 car is going to be the leader. John Andrews will lead us to overtime. 2-lap dash to the finish. Oh my gosh. Who knows what's going to happen in these final 2 laps here in the Daytona 500. It'll be all or nothing for some of these drivers, as we will see a fantastic 2-lap dash to the finish to determine who's the Daytona 500 winner. You don't want to miss the end of this, guys. Here we go. And here we go, folks, the final 2-lap overtime dash in the Daytona 500. It's going to be for all the marbles here today. 2 laps to go to see who wins the Daytona 500. It's going to come down to the wire. It'll be an exciting finish as John Andrews, Sharona Evans lead the front row. We see some underdogs in the field there in the final 2 laps. Will any of them win here today? It's going to be an exciting one to the finish. Here we go. 2 laps to go to overtime. This should be fun. John Andrews leads the field to the green flag. We'll see who takes it here in Daytona. 2 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Who's going to win it? Green flag is back out. And here comes Avi Sachs. What a run he's got to second place. 62 gets a run. He's in second. What a run so far as he's trying to make a move for the lead. And here he comes for the lead. Wyatt Quayle trying to find a lane. Allison Rain also behind the 62. Can she make a move to the front? As we come to the white flag with 1 lap to go. Avi Sachs leading. Allison Rain. Steve Morgan right behind him. Rain looks low. Can she make a move? Here she comes for the lead as we take the white flag. Allison Rain. Steve Morgan. Garrett Albertson on the bottom. Here comes Morgan. Steve Morgan on the bottom. Albertson 2. They're 3 wide for the lead. And Albertson trying to make a move. Here he comes. Christian Vargas as well. Can he hold off Vargas into the final corner? And here comes Vargas. Can he win it? 3 wide battle for the win as they come to the final corner. It's going to be a drag race. Christian Vargas leading. Alexander Rowe drafting. Trying to get away. Down the line, Alexander Rowe trying one more chance, but Christian Vargas wins it. Christian Vargas has won it. It came down the wire, but Christian Vargas has won the Daytona 500. Christian Vargas has done it. What a finish. Christian Vargas has won the Daytona 500. An incredible finish. Came down to the wire. And the 00 gets the win. Christian Vargas has done it. Daytona 500 champion. What a finish. Christian Vargas is the winner. Alexander Rowe gave him one more shot, but he fell just short at the end. And Christian Vargas has won the Daytona 500 in a thrilling race from start to finish. The 00 gets the win in a close battle with Alexander Rowe. Vargas takes home the checkered flag and to start off season 42. Christian Vargas is a Daytona 500 winner. My goodness, what a race. That was just insane. That was insane from start to finish. Wow, that just came down to the wire. That was just incredible. I mean, it came down to overtime. It was just insanity. It was a big crash to force overtime. And then, of course, we got ourselves the finish in overtime itself. Oh my gosh, that was a thrilling finish. That's just insane. I mean, Came down the wire. It looked like Alexander Rowe was going to try to catch him on that final corner, but Christian Vargas somehow was able to survive, and Vargas was able to get the win here today at Daytona and become one of the many winners of the Daytona 500. His first win was the Daytona 500, actually, back in season 33. So this is his second Daytona 500 victory. So his first career win came in the Daytona 500. How about that? And so this is his second Daytona 500 victory, and I'm sure he's very happy to have gotten another win in the Daytona 500. 10th career win, by the way, for Vargas, and guess what? He now has as many wins as the runner-up of this race, Alexander Rowe. Yes, the top two have combined for 20 wins, and each of them now have 10 wins, which is just phenomenal. I mean, it was like fate. It was fate. I mean, Vargas gets his 10th career win against a 10 race winner in the Daytona 500, nevertheless. That's just insane. That's almost coincidental. Vargas and Rowe now each have 10 victories in the PLCS. Vargas just achieved his 10th today at Daytona and his second Daytona 500 victory. Just phenomenal. What a run for Christian Vargas. My goodness. He might be a factor in Season 42's championship. We shall see. But what a way to start off the season anyway. So I hope you guys enjoyed this race. We have more races coming up. A lot going on in the new season. Should be a lot of fun to do. Hope you guys will stay tuned for all those events coming up in Season 42. Next week we're back in Daytona, but this time it'll be on the road course. We'll be taking our challenge to the Daytona road course next week for another exciting adventure in the first of many road courses through the season. So until next time, we will see you guys at the Daytona road course for race number 2 of season 42 in the Pichu London Cup Series. Until then, we will see you later.